Hey everybody, welcome to Jen Lowry Writes. Today we are celebrating the WWJs at the end of the month for Nano. So we've got
Yay!
Tish here, Tish Bouvier. We hope to have Ann Harrison joining us soon. Tish, what a month for
Oh
you.
my gosh, it has been a month, a very productive month. One in which I celebrate me, yes, with the release of my new haiku book, Everyday Haiku Life is a Prayer. Oh my gosh.
Yay. Okay,
Yeah.
Tish, do you have it where you can show everybody? I have it somewhere.
You got it,
You
but
have a copy.
shame on me.
Oh my
I
gosh.
don't.
Tish, y'all, we have been talking for like 20 minutes. You would have thought I would have grabbed Tish's book. I
Let me
got
go. You got it?
no,
Because I'm
you
going
did it. I have 1,000 books that you already picked at me already about all the
and my
books.
girls got their copy, but I don't
It's
have
got to
my
be on me.
copy.
Oh my gosh, it's over 7. Y'all know I
Yeah.
bought it. I've been showing it around.
Oh
Um,
wow.
I also did. I did a giveaway on my newsletter, and someone out there in the world should have received your paperback yesterday. It was
Oh
supposed to be
wow.
delivered, so that's really cool.
That is
Um,
good.
so Tish, tell us about the date. That was April 18th,
No, April 17th.
April 17th. I was close.
Yep.
International Haiku Day. So
Right.
that project, was that on your goal list for Nano?
At the last minute. It was one of those spontaneous moments. There was the weekend before Nano, and we went through. I don't know what to do or what to write or whatever. I wanted to do a haiku book. I had no idea I was going to do it for International Haiku Day, and then all of a sudden, it dawned on me: get it done for April the 17th.
Hey,
And
Ann, we're here. Okay, go ahead,
hey, Ann.
Tish.
And it happened. I wrote it like in 2 days with the haiku, and it took me about a week. So I sort of cheated. I started that Nano project a little bit early, but I was
Okay, I
working
may have to
on.
jump off a little bit.
That's fine. So I was working on I was gonna start a new project. So I said, well, I do multi projects for April Camp Nano, and that was my main goal. So I went and registered for Camp Nano. That was my project, and I accomplished it. Yay, me!
Yay. Yay, Tish,
Yay.
everybody. So, Ann, I see that you're here. It looks like it's a little frozen on the screen. So hopefully you'll be able to pop in with us. We've just went over and we're celebrating Tish for Nano, what she's been up to. And Luke is here.
Oh, hey, Luke.
Hello.
Hey, Luke.
Hey.
So
Good to see you.
Ann was here and she just dropped. So hopefully she'll be able to pop right back in. Luke, you've got a lot to share too about your Nano projects for this month. Man, were you busy?
Yeah. It took NaNoWriMo kind of took a different turn for me than I originally expected, but got a lot done.
So,
Ann, you're back and you're not frozen.
Okay, yeah, I don't know why that happened, but yeah, StreamYard just kind of kicked me. But so I actually am still working on Shadow of Truth, doing some character profiles. I surpassed my 20,000 word goal for the month of April. I'm at over 25,000, but still, that's where I am for now. And if you guys hear this, this is my braille display. It's going to be look upside down, but
All right,
can you see me?
we're here though.
Hello.
We could see you. We heard you give your announcements. There's just like a little delay, Ann, but I hear it. I hear
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah. There we
Yeah.
go.
All right, can you
What
hear me
type
now?
of yeah. What kind of display do you have, Ann?
Let's see if she heard you, Luke. Let's see if it's going to catch up. Hey, Ann, did you hear Luke? Well, no, she dropped
Oh, she
again.
gone.
She's
Yeah,
got
technical difficult.
Yep. Hey,
Yeah.
Luke, we were just celebrating Tish. Tish was talking about how Camp NaNoWriMo, she had a book baby this month,
Yep.
and it was her everyday haiku, Life is a Prayer.
Yeah.
And
Go ahead.
go ahead, Luke.
I'll just say I got the book. I'm going to plan on doing it next week. I was going to do it this week, but some stuff came up. But so I definitely plan on doing it next week, and we're going through the book. So I'm looking forward to that.
Oh wow! Thank
Yeah.
you. Wow.
Hey, Ann, you're here again.
Yeah, it keeps kicking me off.
Oh no, internet troubles
Yeah,
along
it
the
happens.
way.
Mm-hmm.
And Luke said, what kind of display do you have? He was asking you when yours froze. Let's see if it's gonna not freeze.
There you go. Frozen.
Oh wow, Luke, she's frozen in time.
Yeah.
So while Ann is, oh, there she comes back.
I have had the Orbit Reader 40.
Luke, did you hear her? She said the
Yeah.
Orbit Reader 40.
I have the Orbit Reader
Yeah.
40.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, I got a friend of mine. He's got that. I played around with
Hold
some
on. Yeah,
We got
I've got the Orbit Reader 40. But you're gonna have to download the drivers for
Oh.
she dropped again. Wow, we're playing carousel, Luke.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's like we're having an on and off ride with the Nano countdown. So
Yeah.
Luke, let everybody know about his ministries. Oh, Luke.
Yeah. So that was project that's been kind of in the works for about a year and a half, but just wanted something to kind of publish my own, self-publish my books, have something more about that, and just have more of a website or a platform to share about other books I read or articles or just share with the music and stuff. So I don't know, it was about a year and a half ago. I was doing some work out in the yard and just thinking about that quote by Martin Luther where he says, here I stand, I can do no else, God help me. And just thinking about that over and over again. And that just kind of gave me the idea to come up with Here I Stand Ministries. And so working on it for a little while now. And my family's helped me get it all set up and a new website. And we got someone to do the logo for it and everything. So, yeah, we just launched that. And I'm real excited about it.
And so now that you've launched it, one, it looks absolutely beautiful online. The website is so great. And the mission is just wonderful. What you have put up, and you've got your blog attached to it as well.
Yep.
And so people can get to see your Bible study and your reflections and your encouragement through your blog. So I'm super excited. You've got now his ministries 4. That's your Twitter.
Yep. Yeah, I've started posting some content on there. It's either articles or things I've seen on there. Just trying to be more active there on Twitter.
And so everybody, you got to go to his ministries 4 and go ahead and follow Luke. Go ahead and start sharing out his content because it's some good stuff. Luke, we're really excited for you.
Thank you.
Were you planning to do all of this during the Nano month, or did it just happen?
It just kind of happened. I was kind of hoping to do it early, about a month ago or so, because in March would have been 5 years when I went blind, and I was hoping to kind of launch it then, but just technical stuff came up and stuff kept pushing back. So just pushed it back until we got it worked out to do it now here in Nano.
And so there we go. Another project done, Luke. You've got 2 more days of Nano. Do you have any more plans for Nano at the end of the month?
Probably not for Nano. I was doing some editing on some books and got those finished up, the edits that I wanted to get done and stuff. So I'm just working on some other projects now, not necessarily writing, but some other things I had going on.
Which is good to me, Tish. Is that what Camp Nano is about? Projects, writing, right? So tell everybody about like other things that maybe you've been working on, Tish.
Let's see what else I was working on. I started book 2, but just brainstorming for my cozy mystery, and it's just gathering the ideas. I don't actually have the format out. But I was just jotting down whatever thoughts, and I wanted to be wrapped around Mardi Gras. Well, I'm
Wow.
debating between Mardi Gras and Bay's birthday, which is my MC. So I just was writing down all kinds of thoughts, catching them
Yeah.
and putting it down. So when I start July Camp Nano, I can actually use a formula or use the Monarch Method.
Look,
Yeah.
Tish.
Yeah.
Awesome. So now Tish is talking about one of my projects that
Mhm.
I was tasked to do. And Luke, thank you so much for the review.
Oh, you're welcome. I
I
really
got
enjoyed it.
I got on Amazon this week and I was checking on the sites and it said one review and it was from you. It made my whole entire week. I
Aw.
was so excited. I took a picture of it. I shared it with my husband. I shared it with the
Yeah.
boys. They
Yeah.
were like, "Mama, that's so good." Like, y'all just don't know how much those reviews just give us that encouragement, don't they, Tish?
Right. It does. It really did.
Yeah.
And so, Luke, you made my day, my whole week.
Oh,
I
glad.
made a
Aw.
banner. Luke, I made a banner with your quote on it so I could keep it forever
Yeah.
in my
Well,
Pinterest. Like, I want it forever sealed up. So, yeah,
well,
Luke, I
that's
kind of went
great.
above and
Aw.
beyond.
Well, I
That's
got
really cool.
yeah. I just know, like with book reviews, I've got a couple of friends on Goodreads, and I get updates from them quite a bit, and I get a lot of good ideas. Like, oh, I got to read that book. That sounds really interesting. So when we in boot camp, I was like, I'm doing some more reviews of stuff that I've read and stuff, so other people can find it and know what the book's about and what other people thought about it.
Yep, love it. So the Monarch Method was tasked in one of our boot camp sessions, and you guys are meeting our WWJs right now. And we're here. We can see you on the screen, and so we can tell if you catch up or not with our feed. So then there you go. We can see you moving now. Let's see if we can get Ann. I'm glad Ann was able, at least at that moment, to give us her updates. She's working on a
Well, I
Shadow of
don't know if I'm
Truth.
present, but Luke, what I was going to say is you're going to have to download the Varia Ultra driver for JAWS if you get this braille display.
Okay. Yeah, I haven't used that with the computer. I've just my friend has had he's download some books off of like Bookshare and stuff. We were playing around with that and just taking some notes with it and stuff. But yeah, I'll keep that in mind.
So that's something interesting. We have all kinds of writers and we have two blind writers as well. Luke and Ian, why don't y'all share with us how do you actually write, for
Yeah.
those, your whole method and how you write and put everything together.
All right. So what I use as a screen reader, I use NVDA. It's like non-visual. I forget desktop assistant or something like that. I forget what the last two letters stand for.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, it just reads off whatever's on the screen to me, so I can type and I can go back and hit a key command and it'll read back to me. And then you can adjust the settings on how much it reads out, how much punctuation it tells you, whether it has an indent or how much the line spacing or things like that. So I've been playing around with that more about going back with the editing. So still getting used to that, but for the most part, just being able to write it and use those key commands just to go back and read. And so that's been helpful. I would like to be able to get to the point where I'm comfortable enough with Braille, fast enough where I can go back and read it in Braille. I think that would help me with editing and spelling into that. But still working on that, trying to figure out how to get my note taker synced up to my computer. But yeah, mainly just use that screen reader.
Oh, that is really amazing. Do you ever do voice diction or anything like that?
Not for writing the
Mm-hmm.
book down. For taking notes all the time, I'll have pull my notes up, and I'm like, okay, for this book, this character needs to change and do this, or oh, I had this idea for this scene where I'm just doing something else. I'm not by my computer. I just need to jot it down real quick before I lose it, and so I'll just dictate it that way.
Oh, okay.
Love it. Tish, when you've been taking notes, how have you been doing it? Have you been journaling it? Have you been typing notes? Have you been doing sticky notes on Jamboard? What you been up to?
Oh my goodness. I have been using some of everything. My husband had bought this big old pack of I think it had over 20, I don't know, the little post-it notes, different color ones. So I've been writing a lot of my notes like early in the mornings, and I stick them up on my board. So that's sort of like the jam board for me, but it's more physical. And during the day or at night when I'm tired, but that's when all my bright ideas hit me. So I just grab my phone, and I was looking at all the note apps, and then one person online said, just use your native note app, on the iPhone. That is so
Yeah.
perfect. And I just been jotting down notes everywhere and doing some handwriting when I'm in the mornings. So I just been doing a little bit of everything and really feeling the handwriting part as well as, just jotting it down more than using my computer like I had in the past.
So I've been using the notes on my phone to jot things down when I'm researching, like when we're watching documentaries now. So the Monarch Method is set up into 7 chapters. So I'm in O right now for organization. So I'm where Tish is. I'm organizing for book 2 for the Sunday Killer, and I'll be writing book 2 at Camp NaNo in July. So I'm excited that I can sit with my notes and just voice record.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've been doing a lot of the voice record to capture some of the things that are going on in the documentary, because I don't want to, I just want to say it really fast instead of sitting there typing in the dark without my glasses.
Right.
Yep.
That hadn't been working. But I've got tons of notes about the Sunday Killer on my phone. I haven't moved them to Jamboard yet, though, Tish, because I'm just researching and I'm doing that. I already came up with a premise for book 2. Really excited about writing a new book. And Luke, when did you write Worth the Cost?
Oh, several years ago. I think 2017 is when I wrote it, and it took a little while to edit it and get it out.
And so what's your plan for Worth the Cost? Are you going to be expanding it? You're going to work it as like novellas? Because I know, what's your plan for that book?
Yeah. Oh, sorry. I was thinking of a different book. Yeah, I wrote that. I think Worth the Cost. I probably wrote that end of 2019. I think,
Okay.
but my plan is to probably write some other ones. So I have a general idea for the second book in the series, and just kind of grow that. Just right now, I'm still in the some plot lines right now, trying to figure out my plot points to figure it out. But I've got the first chapter written. So
Awesome. Love it. Ready for that one.
Yeah.
Absolutely love that, Tish. Look, your writing, it is just so captivating because you get to the heart of people and the relationship and of sacrifice and confusion and all of the emotions that really can tug at you through characterization. So applause to Luke, Tish.
Yay. I can't wait to read your books.
Wait. So for me, I did the Monarch Method, which is the book about how to write a novel from start to finish. And y'all, I was thinking about publishing that one in May. And then the Lord was just like, why wait? It's written. You've had it edited. Sally's edited it. You've had beta reads. Why are you waiting? And I'm like, I don't know, Lord. So I hit publish. It's done. It's up. It's published in the month of the Nano. Camp Nano. So that one went out. And then I wrote Fact versus Fiction, Southern Poetry. But when I did my Camp Nano project, it was only 20,000 words. That's what I wanted. And it ended up moving to 23,000 words for that project. But I knew I had other things in the works. So Fact versus Fiction was complete, and it's coming out April 30th. And now the Hello Words, the children's poem book, I had the best time writing that and getting beta reads for that. So I'm really excited about Hello Words. And the cover designer is working on the cover right now for that. Some other projects I did is I did a rebrand for Offbeat, got a new cover for that book. It's absolutely gorgeous. It shows the character on the front and she's standing behind the curtain of a stage. And she's peeking around the curtain and it just shows half of her face. And that was so symbolic to me. And Tish, you've read Mary Oxendine's story, but she was hiding behind the fame. She was hiding behind her pop, stardom, and she had so much grief, Luke. She had so much going on that was pulling her in so many directions that she really didn't want to go.
Yeah, I'll have to check it out.
She wanted to, first chapter, she recognizes, I'm not doing a spoiler alert, but she knows, like, what's my purpose in this world when I need to be worshiping the Lord.
Right.
And so she goes through these crossroad moments. And so her hiding behind the curtain is almost as if, she hid behind so much from God. Well, as we know, we can't hide from God,
That is a good one.
So when I saw that curtain, I was like, oh, yeah, that's the book cover. That's it.
There you go.
Did that rebrand and got that one out. And now did the edits with my publishing company for the Sunday Killer. So that was in Nano month, which is hilarious. Camp Nano again, working because I wrote it last camp. So the Sunday Killer came in July. Remember, Tish?
Yeah, sure did.
No, I did the edits with that. So that one's back. Now it's in line, proof edits. It's almost finished. So that's cool. And then I wrote, I fixed my website up. And I did some free resources for the Monarch Method, and I put them up on the website. And I still have a few more things to fill in. Like, I want to make some little tutorial videos, like how to use Jamboard, how to use Canva, some things like that. And so I'm going to put some videos up there. But other than that, I've got a lot of stuff already, some resources for people if they've picked up the Monarch Method and it says, go to my website, check out these. It's not blank. There are some things there. And then it's going to just keep building. I'm going to keep building it before the conference on June 5th. And working the WWJ Youth Summit conference stuff behind the scenes.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Getting
a lot.
Nano
has a busy month.
Yeah. But you said it. Tish started off and said it's a productive month. It's been very busy, but we've been productive, doing our own individual projects and then working together with the WWJs.
Yeah.
And so Luke, like for you are working on chapter 1 of that book 2. That's what you're going to be moving forward.
I've written it. I've set it aside. Right now, I'm kind of set that aside. I'm not working on writing that right now. I'm trying to work on finishing up the edits for Worth the Cost, and then my book that I wrote about Becoming Blind and what God taught me through that. Trying to get those, focus on getting the edits of those and getting them published and get them out there.
Now, I hope I called it Worth the Cost earlier when I was talking. I might not have. Did I say the right title?
Yeah, you said it.
Okay.
Yeah, you said Worth the Cost.
Tish and I were talking about how tired I was before we got on doing the live. I was like, uh-oh, did I say Worth the Cost? Yeah, I love it. I love it. Super, super happy for that one to get into the hands of readers, Luke.
Yeah.
And Tish, Cozy Mysteries coming out this year?
Yes, that's my plan. I put it out there for everyone to know about it. So I am obligated. And the public, my readers going to hold me accountable because I have friends already telling me they cannot wait to read it. So I don't have a date, but it will be out this year, towards the end of the year. Yeah.
Cool.
So I have that set into quarterly goals, and I'm wrapping up. Like this is the 4th draft that I was working on the side with Camp Nano for this month. And for between May and June, I'm looking for an editor, Cozy Mystery editor, so I can submit it probably in the mid May or end of May. Well, probably after the holidays. I don't know what I'm holding it back for. Whoever I find in May, I'm going to send it off.
Yeah.
Because go from there, and I'm just ready to just start in book 2.
You're ready to release it out. Release it out to the world, Tish. Well, I think as a part of our WWJs, praying for you, Tish, that you find a great editor partnership that is going to help you achieve your goals and make your book the best possible book that it can be. So I'm super excited for that. Working with an editor is an amazing process because it's that faith process where you know that they know what they're doing.
Yeah.
When you get that perfect combination of critique, hard-nosed facts, and the love then that's a great partnership. So I'm praying for you, Tish, that you get
Amen.
that all in one
Yep.
in a wonderful editor.
There you go.
I'm super blessed to have mine. I know she knows my voice at this point, and Luke, she knows my voice because she's edited like 4 of my books already.
Yeah.
And so when she was editing the Monarch Method, she would make little side comments on there. She'd say, well, this probably isn't the best way you could have said that, but it's so you. It is so you.
Yeah.
She didn't take my slang out, Luke. So
that's good.
You said it was like having a conversation with me, didn't you, Luke?
Yeah, it was. That's what it was.
That was the point of the Monarch Method, right?
Yep.
Just y'all having conversations about writing all day, carrying it around with you. So I just want to thank you guys for joining us today, doing the wrap ups. Tish talked about quarterly goals. Luke, do you do quarterly, monthly? How do you work your system?
It just depends on what I have going on. Like for some of it, goes around my school schedule, and so like in between semesters, I'm like, okay, here's the date when I have to start the next semester, so I have this goal. I've got to get that done before then, and so I'll do that over like the winter break or things. But I don't know, it just depends.
So our writer DeRosier, Michelle, is in the chat, and she said, hi. Oh, how great to see Luke. Michelle is calling you out.
Yeah. Hello. Yep.
Hey, Michelle. Okay, Michelle, you can put it in the chat, and you can do a nano update. Have you worked on a project? Have you been finalizing things or starting things? You can let the world know, Michelle, what's up, and we can post it up here for you. We went through and we celebrated Tish. We talked about what I was up to. We celebrated his ministries with Luke. And so you're in the chat now. You can call out something too that we can celebrate for you. I know that the WWJ Youth Conference, Michelle and her illustrator are going to be together. They're tag teaming it, Tish.
Awesome.
That's going to be good.
And so that's amazing because we've never had that before. So we're having a unique experience where we get to hear from a team that has worked together to put together the Happy Harper series, book 1, for celebration for Grandparents' Day in September. So that's going to be a great session, y'all.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And Michelle's going to be doing that one. Each day that I get a new topic, I get a new title and a blurb from our presenters. You know it's a God thing. Like every time I get one in the mail and it says, here's what I want us to talk about. I feel like the Lord has led me in this way. And it's being called to write in busy seasons. And then we had another WWJ in the chat just 2 weeks ago and say, I hope in the Monarch Method you talk about how to write when you've got such a busy schedule. And I'm like, and we're going to be talking about it with the WWJ conference too. And it was like, there's a need there. Someone had a need on their mind and in their heart. And then the Lord delivered and spoke through Tracy. And Tracy Murdoch is going to be doing that one. And I'm like, you see how the Lord is always here around us, even in the titles, the titles.
That's right.
Okay, here goes Michelle. She's telling us what her nano focus is. She said, I've been working with my illustrator on Happy Harper, Grandpa Comes Home Book 1, and she's launching it on Grandparents' Day, September the 12th. Yay!
Awesome.
Yay. So excited for that series for you, Michelle.
Yeah.
I know it's going to bless so many families. I just bring them some great joy and laughter. And I can't wait to see the illustrations. I hate to say this, but I'm looking forward to seeing that pet chicken.
That's going to be cute.
Michelle. So I'm excited because, one, I want my copy of that book in my hand. But 2, I'm just excited because this has been a love project of Michelle's to honor her grandfather. And now she gets to do that through Happy Harper. So,
That's awesome.
Michelle said, LOL, the chickens are awesome.
I bet they are.
I bet they are. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on, Michelle. Hook me up. Come on. You
I
can
know.
take a screenshot or something and send me a picture of that. Oh, she's going to give us a sneak peek at the
All
WWJ
right.
Youth Summit.
Oh, I can't wait.
So you see what that is. That's like hooking us in. She just,
Mhm.
Yeah.
she's hooked us. I mean, Michelle, we're going to your presentation, but now we're going to see that pet chicken too. So we get some perks that day. Awesome. All right. So last minute words, Luke. Last minute words on the Nano wrap up.
It's been good. I haven't really hopped on to the Nano site to really connect with people, but just knowing other people are writing, it's been good. I've actually had a conversation with someone that I knew a little bit, but they saw that I did Nano. They're like, "Oh, one of my favorite authors does that too," and we were able to talk about that and writing projects. So that was cool.
And so that's a way that you can connect with other authors because we speak that language now, right?
Yep.
We have that Nano language. We know we're working on projects. But like Tish said, it helps keep us accountable.
Yeah.
Right.
Now, Tish, talk about your write-ins. How have those been for this month?
They've been few and far apart, but when we've been having them, I try at least to have one every week. And oh my gosh, this last one, all of them are really, really good. People just pop in. And I did my first, what is called write-in pop-up, like a pop-up shop. I didn't schedule, I just showed up. And I think those are the best because I did a different time. People came in and we had Christy Strato. She's a historical fiction writer. That was Shay the Hobby. She was there. She's a cozy mystery. And there was two other cozy mystery writers. I was like, I was surrounded by cozy mystery writers, and it felt so good. But we had fantasy writers. So this last one we had was really, really good. I loved it. It was so good.
And so for those of you, Tish, we need to celebrate you. That your YouTube channel is growing. It's at Tish Bouvier. You guys need to go over. And Luke's got a YouTube channel now.
Yay, Luke.
Yep.
All right.
Luke is out. And you guys go to Luke's channel too because you can hear Luke sing. Luke, I'm so proud of you getting out there in the world. And so Tish, in January, when did you start your YouTube channel? Was it January?
No, actually it was it was
January.
July Camp NaNoWriMo. It was that month of last year in July that I started my YouTube.
You see, it just feels like yesterday. It feels like yesterday.
Yeah.
But Tish does the write-ins, guys. And like she said, she pops in. She has her events too when she had her launch party. So if you subscribe to channels, that's a cool thing because when you hit that notification and get the bell signal going, then when we are going live, you can be alerted. And so then you can jump in, but don't fear because you can go back and watch the replays. And you can just write with replays if you miss it. And then you can have the loveliness of Tish and Luke right in your living room. You guys can do write-ins. Luke, Michelle gave you a message in the chat, and she said, Luke, I had a chance to read your testimony on your website. My God, what a blessing.
Oh, praise the Lord. He's definitely brought me a long way, but I'm thankful for what he's done.
Amen. Yes.
Yeah.
And I love that you have your testimony there for everyone to see.
Yeah.
Like it is an open love letter between you and the Lord and your readers.
Yeah.
And that's that vulnerability. That is that bravery to share testimony.
Yeah.
But it's a good model for other Christians to see, you know, Luke is sharing his testimony. I can do mine.
Yeah.
So awesome, Luke. Love it. If you guys have not checked out Luke's website, I'm going to go get it. I'm going to go put it in the chat. I'm doing it right now, Luke.
All right. Thanks.
Because Luke has just launched everything. All right. And if you go to hisministries.com, If for some reason it doesn't work, I'm going to fix the banner up and I'm going to create a banner so you guys can see it in case it didn't go through in the chat. So it's going to scroll along the bottom. That's Luke's new site. It's scrolling right now, and it's hisministries.com. And Luke just launched it. Luke, when was that? Saturday?
Oh, wow.
I think it was. Yeah, it was Saturday.
And so Luke's old website was pretty good.
Yeah.
And so he had a great, visually appealing, easy to follow website. Well, now your new one is just beauty on top of beauty again, Luke.
Yeah. My brother, he helped do that. He did a really good job with laying everything out, working with me with that.
Congrats to your brother. Tell him how much that we value and appreciate the time that he took to help support you, and that he did an amazing job on that website. So guys, y'all go check out his ministries. Follow Luke. Go, and if you go to the contact page, the social page, it also has Luke's pages where you can shoot out and you can go find him on YouTube. And all over social media. So that way you'll be able to get his ministries links. And Tish, your website. Ooh. Let's talk about your website, Tish, and the evolution with that. Because you've done a lot of work.
Well, I wanted something to really represent my main genre, which is cozy mysteries. And my kids was my encouragement to change up and make it more me, because they know mama is being fun, spunky, and sort of crazy on the side. So I did that, and cozy mystery is fun, quirky, and I changed it up to it's personal. It's me. When you go there, you see me, and that's how I want my writing to be. When you read me, read my book, you say, "Oh, that's Tish."
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And that authenticity carries through. No matter if you're on a write-in, if you're hanging out with us in the WWJs, if you're on a live, y'all, this is Tish all the time. And what loveliness do we have because of you, Tish. So, guys, I've got Tish Bouvier's website scrolling at the bottom of the screen right now. So you can go. I've put it into the chat. Oh, and Michelle said, I love the coffee cup on Tish's site.
Oh, good. Yeah, girl, I love my coffee cups and my coffee.
Yep.
So you talk about a branding. You talk about association. We've got Tish and coffee all day long.
Yeah.
Yep. And guess what Michelle said? She said this site feels very much like her personality.
Oh, thanks, Michelle. I'm glad you feel it.
And and that's the thing about when we build something. So Luke, you're a testimony to this too, because you get your website. It's functional. It has a place. It has a purpose. It's a functional place. You can always improve it and then grow it and work it, but it's the important thing is having that place.
Yeah.
Right.
And starting somewhere. So my website is still a work in progress. My website is something that I still add to and check up on each week. I wasn't doing it. I was neglecting it, y'all, until February when I said, I've got to purposely put website review on my calendar. So that means that I have to go back in and just make sure everything looks updated. If I've got a new event coming, I need to add that event. Because when people are going to my website, that is a place that's my home page, but it can take them somewhere else.
Yeah.
Whether it's our next event that we're having with the WWJs or if I'm highlighting something. So it's important that I do those reviews. And I had to start scheduling it out. So I've been slowly but surely, I built a new page on there for the Monarch Method. And it has where people can sign up for the conference, sign up for the courses. I've got the testimonies that the WWJs have given me. So, Michelle, thank you for that testimony. Thank you so much, Tish, for that testimony, because I was able to put those up on that page. So I've been building pages at a time. So it's been functional. And Luke, I'm going to continue to develop and grow it.
Yeah.
But I'm very happy with that small little step progress.
Yep.
Something that I talked with Tracy about, we were talking about it during the podcast interview, is that I do things in pockets of time. So I don't have like long extended times to do work. But when I do have those pockets, I have a list of things that I need to focus on.
Yeah.
One of the next things is writing the newsletter, doing a newsletter so I can send out about the launch. I want to invite people to my launch party on Friday. Fact versus fiction. My Southern poetry book comes out on Friday, Luke. So I need to tell people,
Yeah.
invite them, and I need to build the banner, and I need to build the StreamYard. I haven't even done it yet. In my pocket of time, I've been doing all these other things, and I'm like, I'll get there. But
Right.
knowing that I got to do the newsletter and that it needs to go out, tomorrow, that puts that pressure on me that, okay, I've got that deadline.
Right. Yep.
So that way I can invite my people, and my subscribers maybe would want to come and celebrate with me and hang out with me during a live. So that's something that I'm trying to do. Not only have the website as a home base, but continue to put out my newsletter to help build that base up too.
Right.
So that's other projects for Nano. It's like we're on a constant, like what I said a while ago, carousel ride, but it's not. I mean, to me, the carousel, it never stops. There's no direction. So it's not like we're walking the treadmill. It's like we're really, we're hiking and exploring, and we're out in a beautiful forest of writing.
That's a good way to put it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Carousel, because we're not moving. We're just going round and round. But we're getting somewhere, and we're taking our time, and we're enjoying the scenery. And we're enjoying the little moments. So in all the busy, have you guys felt a lot of stress? Have you been able to take care of your well-being? How has that been going?
Well, for me, this time, I didn't feel the stress actually going through the process because I was so busy. And plus, it was fun and exciting, But after everything was done, it was like, oh,
Yeah.
I was like exhausted. But I didn't feel any of that during the process until afterwards. So I took a week off, and it was like my vacation, my celebration to myself is taking that week off. Yeah.
That was your hallelujah chapter.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. That's exactly
we
what
all,
it was.
We all have our hallelujah chapters. So Luke, have you been taking care of yourself? How's your well-being been this month?
It's been pretty good. I'm involved with the Alabama Association of Blind Students and connect with a couple other student divisions in other states, and we do a lot of social events on Zoom and stuff. So I connect with that, and getting together with some friends of mine on Sunday afternoon. We're just going to go up to a local park here and just sit around and play music together. We haven't done that since October, but we're looking forward to that.
So what other instruments, Luke, do they play? Are they all playing with you, or do y'all play different instruments?
We all play together. So I mostly play guitar. I play a little bit of mandolin, but got another guy who plays guitar. He's really good and an amazing fiddle player. And actually two or three fiddle players, depending on who shows up, and then an old-time banjo player. And we just sit around for hours and just play through a bunch of these old tunes and stuff together. We have a lot of fun.
Oh, that's nice. I like that.
Me and Tish are wanting to hear this session.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. I want to join y'all.
Yeah. we want to have some kind of like sneak peek, Luke. You might have to try to convince all your friends to show off for us, because it brings us great joy. It does,
I can
Luke.
see you do that.
Yep. It brings us tremendous joy. So yeah, I think it's really important that, we take care of ourselves. We're taking care of our writing goals, but we can't get so caught up that we're not taking care of ourselves. And what feeds our soul? Luke and music, right?
Yeah.
Luke and fellowship. And Tish, you've been spending time with the girls and getting coffee.
Yes, coffee and plus enjoying reading. I've been doing some critical reading, but this week I like just leisure reading, pleasure reading. So it's been really nice. Yeah, it's been beautiful outside too.
Yep. And so I had my hallelujah celebration as soon as the Monarch Method was over. We went to the North Carolina Botanical Gardens and
That's nice.
had a chance to go to the Monarch Butterfly Garden there.
Oh,
But
wow.
there were no monarchs.
Uh-huh.
I took a picture of me with the monarch statue for the Monarch Method, but we just had a great time walking through the park and experiencing all the different sections and looking at, all of the different signs. We did the Arboretum, which was my favorite place at Carolina. We've done that a couple of times. So I've been trying to get out, Luke. I've been trying to get away from screen time as much as I can. And just be out in nature. We've been taking pictures out while we walk, and we've been trying new restaurants. So I celebrate by nature and food.
I love that too.
Luke is fellowship and music. Tish is coffee and reading. We all have and spending time with your family. Like we all have our ways that we're taking care of each other. And then we take care of one another.
Yeah.
Right.
And so thank you guys for taking care of me.
Yes.
Michelle said, yes, nature and food. So team that. Yes, girl. Yes. And Michelle, guys, you need to go and follow Michelle. Follow her on all of her social media. Check out her Instagram. She's posted some beautiful nature pictures on there. Man, Michelle, I wanted to be on that park bench and look out and just see the water. So thank you for giving us those snapshots of New York, Michelle, because then we're able to kind of experience that too and follow along with you and your journey. So I so appreciate it. But most importantly, I appreciate you guys. I appreciate all of y'all and the prayers and the support and the encouragement.
Yay.
And the understanding.
Yay.
And all of that we bring with the WWJs. But you guys are awesome. Y'all inspire me like every day.
You're awesome.
But y'all know that how much y'all inspire me. It's a great thing. When one wins, we all win, right?
That's right.
So, well, guys, last minute words. I just want to say, love y'all. Thank y'all for joining Jen Lowry Writes. Go check out Tish, Luke, Michelle DeRosier. Check out the WWJ site. We're going to be having, Michelle gave us a heart. Please go check out for the WWJ Youth Summit. That is for K-12 authors and youth authors coming together for an all day to talk about Jesus and writing. It's going to be on May 22nd. All day. I'm serious. It's all day. And it's free. And it's going to be live streamed on YouTube. You can go to the Writing Warriors for Jesus YouTube channel and check out our playlist because you can see the old conference. You can go through and watch all of those sessions. Then you can get ready for the new conference on May 22nd, which is going to be that live stream. And it's going to be on Michelle's, Tish, and our channels, but we're going to link it into that playlist. So all you have to do is stay on that one site and hit play and keep hitting play. And we're going to be right there on that playlist all day long. And we have author branding, how to write a character with empathy. We've got fantasy worlds. We've got author illustrator team, call to write in busy seasons. We got a sci-fi author, a horror spooky middle grade YA author. We've got it all for everybody. And regardless if you write for K-12 or not, that's fine. Come hang out with the WWJs in the chat because we're all going to be there celebrating what the Lord is doing with our presenters and with all of us as a group, and we're ready to meet new authors like you guys. So y'all come to that event because you can hear one thing that can help inspire you, encourage you, and then you can apply it to your genre, your author life, even if it's not just K-12, you can apply it. I've already seen the blurbs. It's amazing, guys. So stay tuned. Last minute word, Tish.
Have fun. It's trust the process. Go on the journey. Don't stress. Just enjoy Camp Nano because it is fun. It is really fun.
Yep.
It really is. 2
days left, guys. 2 days left. All right, Luke, you got your last words.
Yeah, I just say just keep writing. And the one thing that's helped me is just remember, if I have an idea but it's not all fleshed out yet, just let it simmer. And over time, the ideas will build, and then you'll have the inspiration later when it's the right time to write it, and it'll come.
Awesome. All right, guys. I love y'all. Love you guys. Thanks for joining us here.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, guys.